Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Rachel and I'm a huge Eurovision fan as well as a musician. And first of all, Happy New Year to everyone. It's my first video of 2025. I hope your New Year's off to a good start, whoever's watching. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a reaction to Luxembourg's song for Eurovision 2025. They've selected La Poupée Monte Le Son, which I think means the doll turns up the volume, which kind of sounds like Poupée de Son from, oh god, it was like 60 years ago now, Luxembourg's winning song for Eurovision. Yeah, so interesting. That's by Laura Thorn. So they had their own national selection this year, and I'll be listening to this one for the first time, so please stay tuned to the end. I'll score the song out of 10, give a bit of musical analysis and commentary, all of that same old shebang here on my channel. And just a quick note, I will be back with another video soon. I know I promised I would do my favourite album of 2024 plus my favourite track of 2024. And I just haven't simply had the time so far to film that. It's been a really busy start to the year, and I've spoken about this before, but I work in the finance industry and our busy season is January to April. So I'm pretty swamped at the moment, but I'm going to try and find as much time as I possibly can to talk about that. But I'm excited to film that soon. But yeah, nonetheless, let's head on to the reaction. I'm excited to hear what this one's all about. Yeah, Luxembourg, second year back. Hopefully they can carry on with the qualification streak. Oh, I just mentioned that. Interesting. Cool rhythm so far. Ooh. All the harmonies are quite close to the front of the track, I think. Okay, I mean, this is very sort of, I know it's Luxembourg, but the whole thing is very Western Europe, French kind of culture, which I really like. Very camp, very cheesy, lots of rhythms in there so far. It's sort of harkening back to France Gaull's song, which won for Luxembourg, and the sort of reference to the doll. She's doing all this, I know it's a bit more like a robot, but they're sort of tying it in with the choreography, which I like. And I think the soundscape and the genre choice they've gone for here is actually very late 2000s, early 2010s when I'm thinking of just other Eurovision songs, but even songs that were popular in the charts back then. It does feel like a very 2010 specific EDM cheesy disco track. So I think I just want to see how this plays out further on in the song, because at the moment it does kind of, I don't want to call it dated, but it is sort of at times feeling like it's veering off in that direction. So let's see how it unfolds. But the key things I'm taking away so far is thick harmonies right at the front of the track, which is really supporting the lead vocal. Lots of sort of dominant fifths in the chord progression, which is giving it that French sort of feel, I guess. It does have a traditional sound, but then it does also sound slightly dated, but we'll see how it goes. Let's keep going. There's an electric guitar in there. Not keen on the sound of it though. Okay, nice Celeste in there too. Nice string idea there. Sort of interweaving. Okay, chorus melody, lots of na 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 na. Okay, just to add in here, yeah, the chorus is strong in places in terms of the way the melody line is moving around in this sort of sequence. So it's catchy, but lyrically is a lot of na 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 na, which is in turn catchy, but it's equally lacking in substance. So yeah, I do want to look up the lyrics properly after this video just to see kind of what the song's about, get a better idea, a better picture of it. But yeah, I'm personally not a fan of the na 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 bit. Okay, let's keep going. We're gonna get a bit of a guttural synthy bass line now, I think. I really like the strings in the background. It's adding something a bit more interesting to the track, a bit more polyrhythms. Oh wow. Okay. I mean, incredibly camp, but it's Eurovision after all, isn't it? You gotta toy with that a little bit. Look, I think it was interesting in places. Like I said, that string idea they had in the background, a bit of Celeste as well. So sound design wise and the sort of range of instruments they had in there and timbres was full, and it felt like it was giving me a lot to listen to. And there was a bit of synth in there, a sort of, I guess the best way to describe it is a kind of an interpretation of an early 2010s disco pop EDM piece, which is also interpreting 80s. So it's this sort of like three-way chain to get there. Some of the synth ideas I liked and sounded a bit more up to date, like a sort of new age 80s approach, but at the same time, it did feel dated. I think the 3 minutes overall, costume wise, choreography wise, the general sound of it, a little bit dated for me. You could tell the production value was high though. I think they do funnel a lot of money into their national final, and it shows, and it is enjoyable to watch. But I just think where we are right now with Eurovision, the stuff that's being written, composed and put to the table for the contest, that's not going to stand up next to the more energetic modern sounds and creative ideas. This feels like it's slightly stuck in the past. Even though it was performed well, the vocalist, you know, Laura, she's clearly a really good singer, and that high note towards the end was performed really well. And I do think the layer of the vocal harmonies supporting her voice was a really nice sound, actually. It all sort of gelled really well together. But I just don't think the package overall had winning potential or anything that was sort of creative or avant-garde or forward-thinking. It felt very much looking back or stuck in the past. But yeah, I think good on Luxembourg for giving it another go this year. I do think this is a step below what we had with Tally last year. So in terms of a score, I'm going to say a 6 out of 10 because it does have its merits and I think it was performed well. It's just the actual sort of bare bones of the whole thing. I don't think it warrants a higher score than that. But let me know down below in the comments what you think of this track. and stay tuned for more content coming soon. I'm going to endeavour to do my absolute best to get more videos out because I do enjoy making these. It's just been a busy couple of weeks, but we're kind of right into the full swing of the Eurovision National Final season now. So I'm excited to see what comes out of all of those, who gets selected. It's exciting. So stay tuned. Have a good rest of the week, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.